Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective, and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain, and I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everyone to do their own research and to view this video subjectively. Well, hello my lovelies, it's Murky Meg here. It's Saturday the 5th of October and something has happened yesterday. I'm sure you're all aware of it. I'm not bringing you brand new news, but Harry is suing the Sun and the Mirror newspapers. Now these are very big red top papers in Britain. The big hitters. This is unprecedented. I am really quite baffled at this. There are two reasons why I can't quite get my head around it. One, these are his lifeline. These papers are the ones that give his events, his organisations, his engagement, the oxygen that they need to get publicity. Without the publicity, these engagements are nothing. It's kind of a quid pro quo on the royal life and the media. There is a very fine balance between the two. He has just literally stomped at it. This is a completely separate lawsuit to the one that Meghan is going up against the Mail on Sunday. This is Harry actually suing the Mirror and the Sun because he believes that they broke data protection and hacked his phone and his voicemails in, we think, 2010. My question is, why has it taken 9 years to actually get to this point? He's had 9 years, he's known about it, he's sat and he's kind of brooded on it. Why now? Why bring this lawsuit at the same time as your wife is actually filing against the Mail on Sunday? Is this a sleight of hand? We do one thing so you don't notice this thing going on here. Now, could it be that a humongous story is about to drop? They know it's coming. They've been warned. Papers do often warn whoever they're actually writing about that this is coming out. Could it be a kind of buffer to stop the onslaught because they know a bad story is coming out? It's one theory that could possibly be true. Are they worried that something else is going to hit the press and this is a preemptive strike? So we have Meghan, who is suing the Mail on Sunday. Now, incidentally, if this actually goes to court, it will be unknown times because no other working active royal has ever been in the dock. Ever. This will be a first if it goes to court. And another possibility is because she brought the letter that she sent to her father into the public domain, because he released it to the Mail on Sunday, he could very well be in court too. So she could be in court at the same time as her father. They could be facing each other in a lawsuit. Is this really how we want our royals to behave? Remember, never explain, never complain. It is a completely bizarre situation. I can't get my head around it. Harry seems so bloody angry at the moment. His face is like thunder. Now, I get that he wants to protect his wife and he wants to protect his child. That's fine. But what you don't realise, Sunshine, is that you are a royal. You take the money from us. We give you an extremely lavish lifestyle. You've always had it. Have you ever had to wait in A&E for 5 hours to get seen? Or have you ever worried about paying your mortgage or having bailiffs at the door? Do you ever think, is it nappies or is it baby milk? No, because you don't know what it's like to live in the real world. You really, really don't. You've got lavish luxuries just dripping off you. You don't have to worry about a damn thing. And if, to be honest, the media is your only worry, then God help you. Do you know what? It's a really dangerous path that these two have now wandered onto, suing people left, right and centre. That's not how we do it in Britain. Apparently, royal aides are absolutely stunned at this and say it's being executed by those that don't understand the royal family's role in the UK. I take it they mean sunshine sacks. This is ruthless retaliation. And to be honest, it's not British. He's acting like a damn fool, he really is. And you know what? He's shown his true colours. And I say good luck to them, because after this, I don't think the press will lavish them with so many positive articles anymore. I think they have opened the floodgates and let the stories commence. Half of me thinks that this is just pure retaliation because the world hasn't fallen at her feet. We don't live in the 1950s anymore, where royalty is above criticism. And I'm looking forward to seeing the truth being exposed about these two, specifically his wife. I'm not a monster. I know that. He's trying to avoid a Diana situation. I'm going to let you know how I feel. Yes, Diana was hounded by the press, but she had a love-hate relationship with the British media. They loved her. She joked, laughed. She let them into stories. It was a very good balance between them. She was in Paris. It was the paparazzi that were pursuing her. She didn't have her seatbelt on and her driver was blind drunk. The paparazzi played a part in the chase. It wasn't the British media. This had nothing to do with them. So the fact that Harry is literally gunning for them, I think he actually needs a bit of therapy for that. I think he's quite a lost little soul, to be perfectly honest, and he's quite happy being guided by somebody who is ruthless and knows exactly what she wants. That's my opinion. Go figure. I think proper protocols should be respected, and they aren't, to be quite honest. Advisors should be taken seriously and they should be respected and listened to. And it seems that they would rather take advice from yes men and people ready to obliterate everything that we hold dear for the monarchy. What will they do when they alienate the press? Because it's going to come to a stage where they annoy them so much that articles will stop. And only very brief ones will go up. There won't be gushing, there won't be negative. Well, maybe there will be negative. Maybe this, as I've said before, will just open up the floodgates and they will go digging and digging and digging until they find that gold and then splash it all over the papers. I don't think he's really thought this through, do you? I don't think he is acting with a rational head. If the media had adored Meghan and never reported about her spending, lavish lifestyle, Frogmore, the cost of her dresses, the private jets, and all of the hypocrisy that's happened, do you think Harry would be suing the media? Of course he wouldn't. He wants to control the media so that only the positive stories come out. But the media is here to serve the public and to give them the truth, not to serve the royals and only show the positive side. I'm afraid the public have actually seen her insincerity and hypocrisy within him and her, to be perfectly honest. And the media is not their PR firm. It's designed to show the truth and not to show them only in a perfect light. That's all I've got to say for today. It's will only be one video today. I've got a busy day, family, mother in hospital, and I've got a curry to cook, to be perfectly honest. And I love cooking. Me and my eldest daughter are going into the kitchen and we're going to get our cook on. So, Murky Meg, over and out. As always, let me know what you think of what I've been talking about today. Is Harry right in suing the Sun and the Mirror? Can he do it, even though it's at least 9 years ago that it happened? What do you think of Thomas being in court with Meghan? And are you as baffled by this as I am? Do you think this is them finally preparing to move away from the royal family? As always, I would love to know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't already, hit that notification bell and also subscribe. I do have a donate to me and buy me a cuppa in my about section. Don't feel like you have to, but if you'd like to show your appreciation,